Hello everyone, my name is Tony Lau. I just want to share my story here of how I became a Feng Shui millionaire at age 36. So I'm 38 now. I started this channel earlier this year as a way to give back to the community. There's a lot of knowledge in the Feng Shui world that is kept secret, and I want to share that information with the rest of the world. I want to spend a little time going through how I got here. I was born in Hong Kong. My mother was really into Feng Shui and Chinese astrology. She would frequently get our life analyzed when my sibling and I were young. I ended up studying with my first mentor through this customer relationship that my parents established. Then I came to the United States with my parents during the 90s. I kept in contact with my mentor back in Hong Kong. I also made an attempt to revisit Hong Kong each year. Eventually, I lost contact with him, and later I found out that he passed away. Since then, I have studied under different mentors. Eventually, I opened my own Feng Shui practice here in Utah in 2007. Up until that point, I was doing Feng Shui work for free. Then I realized I should probably at least charge for my time. Since then, I have visited more than 1,000 homes, analyzed over 1,000 birthdays. If you ask me if I recall what happened to your home a year after I had seen it, there's a good chance I don't remember the exact detail because of the amount of home I see. On a personal level, I started incorporating Feng Shui for my investment strategy as early as 2001. By using Feng Shui, I was able to strategize my trades and pick based on the elemental flow each year, combining that with my marketing analysis. So as a disclaimer, I grew up in a middle class family. I did not grow up wealthy by any means. I remember as a kid, we had our home foreclosed because my father was a gambling addict. My parents ended up divorcing. Since then, we had lived in rental apartments. I went to college on student loan, and I was about $60,000 in debt when I graduated from college in 2006. The best investment I picked was Apple stock. I saved up every penny throughout my college year and invest in Apple stock on a monthly basis, primarily because I was a summer born and needed water and metal in life. At that time, they were ready to make a mobile device, later known as the iPhone, and their entire thing was made from metal. So I jumped on the opportunity and committed to invest every dollar I saved each month as a college student. At that time, I worked part-time job at Panda Expresses. Imagine that. I got so sick of the food after a month. Through my study in school, eventually I found a Java programming job on campus that pays more steadily than a fast food job. I used the buy and hold strategy and just keep buying Apple when I have extra money. Every semester, I also used the leftover money after buying books and paying for housing expenses to buy Apple stock. After I graduated, I continued this practice as I joined the United States Air Force as a software engineer. I would work on my Feng Shui practice during the afternoon and weekends. In 2011, I had to make the painful decision of pulling out a majority of my investment for down payment to our first family home. Since we were expecting our second child, I had to put family first. Then I was back to square one with my investing. Eventually, I heard about Tesla. I switched strategy to buy them each month instead of Apple. Along the way, I bought some rental housing too. So one night in January 2019, I added up everything I own, then subtract all of my debt. The number equaled to $1 million. The first person I told was my friend Dan Young. People know him as Dan the Laptop Man around here. It goes like, "Yo Dan, I think I just hit $1 million, but I don't feel anything different." Then he goes, "Congrats man." Yeah, you're not gonna feel anything different. Having $1 million in the bank doesn't change who you are. You're still you. Since then, I have operated the same way. Before and after I hit $1 million, I still work the same job at the US Air Force during the day on weekdays, consult with my client in the afternoons and weekends. I continue to invest regularly and make adjustments on a monthly basis if needed. I did get out of the rental business in February 2020. shortly before the pandemic hit. So I count that as part of my luck because of the horror story I heard from landlord after that. With a couple months of planning, I finally decided to launch a YouTube channel this year to teach about Feng Shui and how to live a lifestyle similar to mine. Today, I'm married with 3 children. My wife and I enjoy traveling to different countries and locations each year. I like to check out the Feng Shui in different regions and see how they impact that location. But mostly it's because of the food. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button for some good luck today. Also, please consider subscribing. It will really help this channel. You can also check out my website at masterlau.us. And I also have Facebook and Instagram as well. I post that pretty much daily. I like to do forecasts on my Instagram story and tell people how the week's gonna be. If you follow me on that, you can see how your luck is gonna be that week. Until next time!